president actually gets stuff done. If they can't hold it together politically, national rally will surely be waiting. The next presidential elections are in 2027.
2027.
For the world, I'm Jerry Haddon, WNeil, friends.
Staying on the elections beat for a moment, Iran announced the winner of its presidential election over the weekend. The reformist candidate Masoud Pezeshkian described his victory as a new chapter and promised to be a leader for all Iranians. We've been following the presidential election.
So they vote there too.
Closely after the death in a helicopter crash of President Ibrahim Raisi in May. Tomorrow on the show, we'll hear more about what it means to be a reformist politician in the Islamic Republic. Join us then for that.
Big news today that no one has reached a settlement.
Sounds like a lot like our midterms. It just wasn't good enough. Maybe a little worse.
737 MAX crashes in 2018 and 2019, killing nearly 300.
I don't know what if we're going to get Trump in or not.
Families of the victims have sought justice ever since.
A lot of people think that he's going to get in now.
Crash in Ethiopia. Her mother is not even military. From Western Massachusetts.
The elites are going to do everything in their power to keep him out.
We want monitors for safety culture and also technical safety.
I think they'd kill him if they could. They would have done that back a ways.
From perpetrators. This company killed 346 people. So let's make sure that that doesn't continue on and happen again. The production defects on these planes continue. And there was a safety panel that went around the country and interviewed Boeing employees and made recommendations, and none of those recommendations are being followed.
Post this plea agreement, Boeing executives have again planned on meeting with victims' families. Do you plan on meeting with the executives of Boeing? And if so, what do you think you might say to them?
Oh boy. The first thing I would say is that they need to get a different board because they're killing their own company. So it's kind of funny that we, to meet with the people who are causing the problems.
And this is what we're invested in. And even they know it's crap.
Say, did you read the report? Did you follow any of the recommendations?
Ryan says things will be fixed from within over time.
We met with Boeing
And that's
executives,
the only hope that
I
guess we have to stay in the market.
The directions in the report, or they said they were going to follow it.
But there's a lot of corruption.
Then try to hold them to that.
Now that you've probably heard that besides Ryan, Boeing has agreed to strengthen its safety programs. How confident are you that's going to make a difference?
Look at the amount of money. So they say they're going to strengthen their safety programs by spend 75% more. So we're getting into the $400 million. Again, paper clips for Boeing cost, $200 million for the whole company. So $400 million is not significant in terms of making a change. And anyway, you need to look at the details of what are they doing. It's not so important how much money you're spending. It's
Food
so
site, what that is.
Attending to this
Looks kind of threatening ahead of us too.
Done by all these professionals, most of whom are in the aerospace industry. They're industry people.
As you know, there are victims' families all over the globe. Have you been discussing this plea deal with other families around the globe?
Yes, we have a WhatsApp group.
Might run into rain.
We have some Indonesian families from the Indonesian
drive right
crash
into it.
People will be going to Fort Worth, Texas to plead with Judge Reed O'Connor. Judge Reed O'Connor did link these deaths to the crime. So the Justice Department of Boeing have made a plea deal that isn't usually accepted by American judges because it ties the judge's hands. The judge cannot recommend anything different. He can only accept or reject this deal. So that's an interesting thing. And people are discussing this. People are talking with the press all over the world about it, and they will be going to Texas.
And where do you see this going now if, as you say, you and other victims' families do not accept this?
Well, let's turn.
My hope is that Judge Reed O'Connor will listen to us. There'll be a short trial, which, as we know, Boeing has already admitted to these charges, so it shouldn't take very long. And then we'll have this important sentencing where we discuss and lay out for the court the behavior of Boeing, the perpetrator, the killer of 346 people. But if he accepts the plea deal, then we will appeal to the Fifth Circuit, and they already told us that Judge Reed O'Connor is incumbent upon him to protect the public safety, and that he could reject a plea deal. And they said, if you feel that the public interest is not addressed, then you can appeal back to us.
In your opinion, Nadia, what does this plea deal mean for the public interest, especially if you do not get